What's up, guys? APTV correspondent Stevie James here at Rock on the Range in Columbus, and I am joined by Zach and Harry of IRONTOM. How we doing?
Great.
Good.
So you guys just rolling into town. You're on tour with a little band, little up-and-coming bands you might have heard of called Red Hot Chili Peppers. What the hell is that like?
It's insanity, really. You know, getting to play with our heroes and to the fans of our heroes, who are kind of like our heroes because they are in that position.
That's a good way of
insanity,
putting it.
yeah.
That's funny.
They're passionate people. I mean, but yeah, like Zach said, the band and the fans. They're just, you know, it's all real rock and roll spirit there, you know?
I'm assuming, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say these are some pretty big crowds you guys are playing in front of. Are these some of the biggest crowds you guys have played in front of?
They are the biggest.
Certainly.
How nervous were you, or were you nervous at all, the first show, just getting this tour going, stepping in front of, you know, the biggest crowd you had up to that point? What's going through your mind?
Hopefully we don't suck. You know, and just like getting to know the waters in that big stage. You know, we've done our thing at clubs. You know, we got it down there. It feels comfortable. Getting on that big stage and not only in front of that many people, but also like, how does the sound react here? How are we going to hone it in? How do we need to? How closely should we stand? You know, how loud should we be? All these little things. In 4 or 5 shows, I think we've come a long way. So.
To me, it's like that's what I've imagined every time we've had a show. Like, so even, you know, we're playing a small room or whatever, that's like in my mental vision, you know, and now we're just there. So it's kind of like, you know, it is a surreal experience, but it's just fun, you know. It's people are excited and there's power in there, you know.
Absolutely. So let's go back in time a little bit. How did IRONTOM come together? Whose idea was it? How did this band come together? What led it to getting you here?
Well, Zach and I met when we were teenagers, and we started writing songs together, and we've known each other quite a few years now, but the band formed within the last like 4 years, you know.
Okay.
And the band is really, you know, it's really a collective. It's not one of us or two of us, you know. We're just, the other guys are eating. No, I'm just kidding.
We're too hungry to.
Starving, yeah. Zach he basically started an instrumental group with the other guys in our band, and we had been making music together for a while, and it just kind of was the obvious thing to put them together, and we started doing it. And it was so much fun.
Natural cohesion there. It just came together.
Things are just kind of meant to be. It was one of those things.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, latest record came out very recently.
May 5th, yeah.
Yeah, just yesterday. What went into that record? How's the reception been? How stoked are you on it? Just tell me about this record and the beginning of this record cycle.
A lot went into the record. A lot of learning. We learned a lot about songwriting. You know, Aaron Bruno from AWOL Nation produced this record, and we'd worked with some great guys in the past, but no one had ever gotten into the nitty gritty with us and given their 2 cents of what we should be doing in 2016, 17 with rock music inspired by old rock is how I like to put it.
Old rock.
I don't know. And we learned so much, and we came a long way with it, and we're just stoked that it's kind of coming out now, and just going to go rock it.
And it's been cool to see people's response to it, and that it's just been great, you know. It's great to have our first album out there.
Done.
Yeah.
It's there. It's in the world. You can check it out, no problem.
Yeah.
Just check it out, by the way. All right, well, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you, man.
IRONTOM's in the house. If you haven't checked them out yet, better check them out. What are you doing? What have you been doing? What's wrong with you? Thanks again, guys. I'm Stevie James for APTV. See you next time.